wineries, breweries, events, and more. Maya Acosta here with Claire Scotty today on this cold and gray Thursday morning. Claire, how are you?
I'm good. I've got my nice fluffy winter sweater on today. It just feels like a type of day to sit with some hot cocoa where it's warm and watch the rain and then know that the sunshine is going to come back out for this beautiful Easter weekend.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. And that was exactly the case. We had coffee with the mayor this morning and Mountain Coffee House was packed. Ooh. It was a full house, standing room only. And I think, well, of course, everybody wants to come chat with the mayor and our city officials. Mm-hmm. I think really what people were there for was the warmth and the coffee. So
nice.
It was a lovely, chilly little morning there. And I'm looking forward to the sun being out this weekend and taking advantage of the lovely weather this Easter.
Absolutely. It's looking like it's going to be gorgeous. And our whole community is coming out with really fun things to do.
Yeah.
And I do have to apologize. I'm a little nasal because of the allergies.
Of course.
Yeah, of course. I mean, we've got beautiful flowers blooming, so allergies.
Well, let's get into it. What's going on at the wineries and breweries?
Yes, so we'll head over to Dorner Family Vineyard. They have Tom Carlson playing on Saturday from 1 to 5, and they are closed on Sunday for Easter. Over at Tehachapi Winery, they have their wine club pickup party happening on April 26th at 5 p.m. So make sure that you've got, that date set so you can go get your wine. You can RSVP because they are doing kind of like a special membership night. So make sure you give them your head count. You call 661-302-9298. We were not told of any entertainment. There might be some entertainment on Saturday, so head over there and check that out. They always have really good wine, a nice cozy area to hang out in, but they will be closed on Sunday.
Okay.
Over at Triassic on Friday, A-Frame Bakery will be there with their delicious bread, and Matt Maldonado will be playing throughout the afternoon. And then on Saturday, they'll have Mary Kay with Cindy there. And Small Town Witch Shop will be there. We have Chunky Boys Catering and Kerry Park playing on Saturday, and they will be closed on Sunday as well. Over at Tehachapi Wine and Cattle Company, Allison Reynolds will be playing on Saturday from 2 to 5, and they will be open on Sunday, so you'll get to listen to Mike Heckathorn from 2 to 5 on Sunday. So if you have a beautiful Easter morning, and you've got the family in town, or your friends, and you're thinking, let's do some wine tasting, Tehachapi Wine and Cattle Company is your place.
Cool.
Super exciting. And we have Los Viajeros. They just released some dates for their special events that they have coming up. So mark your calendars and then call them to make sure you get on that list because they sell out very, very quickly. Their first date is July 19th, and they're doing a French night.
Ooh, oui, oui.
Yes. They have some really fun ideas, delicious food, amazing wine, and just imagine sitting out in their beautiful garden area, look at this gorgeous view, and enjoying some French cuisine.
That sounds fun.
Yes. They're bringing back their Argentina night August 23rd, and then they're going to do a special Mexican night on September 20th.
Awesome.
Yes. So call this number to grab any of those dates or all three of them. 562-229-6349. Heading over to our breweries, we have local craft beer, and every Thursday we know that they have their musical open mic night starting at 6:30. Every Wednesday they have Geeks Who Drink Trivia night starting at 6:30. And then this Thursday, today, Pammy Bakes is doing a pop-up starting at 6. So if you're looking for some tasty treats, head on over there today. Local craft beer. Over at West Lane, they do their teachers' night every Friday night, and we know that they take really good care of our teachers, and I hope every teacher is enjoying a little bit of spring break. Over at P-Dubs on April 19th on Saturday, they have Cars and Coffee from 8 to 11, and they're doing a special little Easter egg hunt at 9:30 in the morning for all the kiddos, and Easter Bunny picks will start at 9. So, yay! Cool. Get a little bit of Easter time, and we're going to talk about more Easter events here in just a minute. They are closed on Sunday. All right, so that's what our breweries and our vineyards are doing. But, it is Easter weekend. There's a ton going on, and we know our community has a lot of fun stuff in store.
Yeah. Okay, what else is happening?
Yes, so over at the VFW, we have Smoke and Jack Primo playing on Saturday from 7:30 to 11:30, and they also have Eric's Karaoke on Friday starting at 8 p.m. They shared a couple fun videos of some of their guests singing karaoke, and some of those guys can really belt it out.
Yes.
So fun.
I have to say, I maybe balked at the idea of karaoke until 1 a.m. recently. I did karaoke until 1 a.m. Was it last weekend or the weekend before with the Enchanted April crew? And so it was great seeing all of the very talented cast members. My gosh, I can't sing at all. But many of the people, of course, in TCTA are extremely talented. And people in the community, too. There were so many amazing singers that were there and just sang beautifully. And, of course, lots of, couples or friends that got up there and just had a great time. It was quite entertaining, I must say.
That's awesome. Wow, what a fun night.
Yes.
Very cool. And a really quick congratulations for the entire cast of Enchanted April. You guys killed it.
Thank you.
And yes, I hope everyone had a chance to go out and see that because what a fantastic play.
It was marvelous.
Marvelous. Inside joke. Healthy Hippie is doing a special red tent circle, which is kind of like a space for women to come and fellowship and be together and talk about, things that maybe they need to get off their chest, right? So it's a safe space for women to come and talk. And so it's $10 at the Healthy Hippie Trading Company, April 19th, which is Saturday at 7 p.m. Fiddler's Crossing has their spoken word open mic night happening on Friday at 7 p.m. They do have a little bit of a cover charge, but this is an opportunity to get up there and share poetry or prose or anything that you would like to share with the group. Our local public library has family story time at 3 p.m. on Friday. And then the Easter fun starts on Saturday at 11 a.m. with a big Easter egg hunt. They always organize this so well. So you come on over to the library and they put kind of everybody in age groups. And then you get to go through and hunt for eggs.
Fun.
And yeah, those kids have so much fun. There's always crafts and all kinds of fun stuff. And that will run until 2 p.m. Over at TVRPD at West Park, they've been gearing up for a very special egg hunt. And I know this is a huge event. We have tons of kids from the whole community that love to come out and celebrate. This will be at West Park, which is at 490 West D Street, starting at 10 a.m. They're going to have golden eggs for the kids to find. They're going to have the Easter Bunny, face painting, bounce houses, all kinds of activities. Tacos Chewy will be there and Frenchie's Donuts will be there. So tons of fun. Bring the kids. It's free and just a really great way to kick off the holiday.
Yes, that sounds like a ton of fun.
Yay! In some of our other communities, Stallion Springs has their giant egg hunt that they've been working on and they're very excited about. This is also free for the community. They're going to have crafts and prizes. I know several groups out here have been working hard on putting their raffle baskets together with lots of good things. So super exciting. I know Tehachapi Amateur Radio Association is going to be a big part of that event as well. That'll be from 10 to 2 at the Stallion Springs Community Center. And you can go to stallionsprings.recdesk.com to get your spot for that. Bear Valley Springs has their big candy hunt on Saturday at 10 a.m. at the baseball fields right at the corner of Lower Valley Road and Bear Valley Road. So if you're local to Bear Valley or you have friends or family that are inviting you in, that'll be a really fun event to go to. And you can call 661-821-6641 to grab a spot for that. There will be a downtown egg hunt sponsored by the Samarenko team where eggs are hidden in all the various businesses. Some of these eggs are even going to have cash prizes in them.
Ooh.
Right? Oh my goodness. So depending on what you get, you might find a prize, a treat, maybe a cash prize. I believe that will start around 10 a.m. when a lot of the businesses open. So it's a nice leisurely stroll. They're not expecting people to race into these businesses and knock stuff over like the holidays. So it's just a nice, fun, leisurely thing for all residents of all ages to enjoy.
Okay.
Yeah. Looking a little bit forward into the future, we have April 22nd is Earth Day. And I know the city does a really fun event where the community can come out and help pick up and clean up a really important part of our town.
Yeah, we're really excited. Every Earth Day for the last several years, we've teamed up with various organizations. This year, we're working with the Tehachapi Area Association of Realtors, and Caltrans, and Love Tehachapi to get all together as a community and pick up trash. So we're going to be meeting again Tuesday, April 22nd, which is Earth Day, at the Antelope Run parking lot near Walmart. So when you're on Tehachapi Boulevard, if you make that left turn there at the signal to get into the Walmart area, then take another left and you'll be at the parking lot. So we'll start there, go all the way up and down Antelope Run, go out to Tucker and Valley Boulevard as well to pick up trash. And we're really just hoping a bunch of people will come out and help us in this effort to help keep our community beautiful and clean and just enjoy the camaraderie too of, doing a good deed together.
Yes, and it always is a big turnout. I love seeing the community come out and really help. And we know Tehachapi shows up.
Yes.
And that's just a really wonderful time.
Yes.
So, yeah, we'll keep our town clean. Tehachapi Ballroom Dance is now offering some new dance classes for people that are interested. This will be on Sundays. And the teachers for these classes just go all night long. So starting from 4 to 5, there's the country two-step, if you want to learn that. From 5 to 6 is West Coast Swing, getting ready for the swing out.
Yes.
From 6 to 7, waltz and foxtrot will be taught. And then 7 to 8 is the salsa.
Oh, yeah. And if you want to learn more about all of this, I will plug, as always, I think it'll be our most recent podcast to this. So if you're just letting your, Spotify play while you're listening to this now, keep it going, because the next episode is our interview with Ben Baldessari. Sorry. Oh, he even told me how to pronounce his last name. Anyways, with Ben, he's the owner of Tehachapi Ballroom Dance. And it was a really good episode. He talks all about kind of his background and what led him to move here to Tehachapi and offer this wonderful resource that is nowhere else really in the community. So if you want to know more about classes, listen to that episode.
Awesome. I love that. And you can go to the Tehachapi Dance Theater located at 20407 Bryan Way to get those classes started.
Yes.
Yay. And then we have the train show coming up. The Tehachapi Loop Railroad Club and Tehachapi Valley Parks and Recreation, they're teaming up to put on this wonderful event where you can go and learn all about trains and look at model trains and purchase trains and just get your train geekery on, because that is something that is highly supported here in Tehachapi.
Yes, it is.
So that is April 26th and 27th from 10 to 5 on Saturday and 10 to 3 on Sunday. It'll be at the Aspen Builders Activity Center, and there will also be a bake sale, so bring a little extra cash for some goodies.
Yes, and more information on that as well can be found in another previous Hatchbot episode. We talked with Marlon Woodside and Deborah Howard all about it.
Awesome. I love that. And then we also got some information about an employment recruitment event sponsored by Kern County Human Services. This will be taking place in Mojave on Thursday, April 24th next week. So if you are looking at finding a job or maybe looking into other opportunities, this is an awesome opportunity to see what will be available. They're going to be looking at sealant chemical operators, coatings chemical operators, material handlers for warehouses. There's also a bunch of other entry-level positions. So if that isn't your wheelhouse, there might be something else. So it's always worth just going and checking it out. This will be from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. Thursday, April 24th at the Mojave Employment Services Center, which is at 2340 State Highway 58 in Mojave. So you can call this number to get more information and grab your seat, 661-349-6196.
Very cool. Great resource for those looking for a new job.
Absolutely.
And we also know that April 26th, in addition to it being the Loop Railroad Club train show and the Wind Festival, of course, it is also the native plant sale at the Tehachapi Resource Conservation District, which is kind of right across the street from the Tehachapi Police Department on C Street. And if you are interested in purchasing those native plants, my thought process here is I'm not a good gardener. I desperately want to be, but I've purchased some native plants because my thought is, well, if they're native, that means that they're going to grow extra great.
Easier,
right?
Yeah.
So if you're like me and of that same thought process, you can purchase those plants ahead of time. They pre-order, do pre-order sales for them because they go quick. So you can pre-order until April 21st and then pick up the 26th and enjoy Tehachapi's native flora. Well, I was going to say flora and fauna. It may attract the fauna as well.
It probably will, especially bees. bees and native bees.
Yes, exactly, which we love. So that's, I believe their website is trcd.org to learn more and buy those plants.
Awesome. I love that. So that like the whole day is scheduled out perfectly, right?
Is.
So you can go get those native plants, have some time to garden and get them in. And then you go over to the train show and enjoy that. And then at 1:00, head on over to Meadowbrook Park, where you're going to see tons of kites in the air. There's going to be delicious food from pizza, Poke Express, Thai food, Chinese food, Mexican, Kona ice, shaved ice, all kinds of delicious food. And then there's going to be amazing vendors with arts and crafts and fun 3D artwork and toys galore. And we'll also be learning from Saracoso Community College. We're going to have Koinona there. There's going to be Delta Liquid Energy. So we have a lot of local organizations and businesses that will be there to update the community and share some really great information. And then we're also going to learn a little bit more about the wind in our community and how wind turbines work and how they produce power and how that benefits our community.
Cool.
So super, super fun. A little bit to learn, a lot to enjoy.
Yeah.
And we're super stoked to have so many opportunities and working with so many people in the community to make that happen.
I'm excited. So that is all taking place Saturday, April 26th.
Yes.
And what a day to enjoy quite literally all of the very important facets and industries that make Tehachapi such a great place.
Yes. Agreed.
I love it. Okay, so there's plenty to do this weekend for Easter weekend, even more next weekend, and then May is right around the corner, and here we go. It's event season. We're in it.
We are deep in it.
Yes.
Farmers Market is right around the corner.
It sure is.
Wait.
We are going through all of our applications this week and making our selection and planning at the market, so we're very excited about that. We should be getting some maps out to the public and making more announcements of what people can expect for the farmers market here soon, but that kicks off in June and we are very, very excited.
Yes, as you should be. It's such an amazing event every week. I know my daughter and I just love coming down and seeing, what there is to purchase and the fresh food and then all the fun and entertainment that's included.
Yes. Can't wait. But again, lots to do this weekend. And Claire, thanks as always for bringing in all the information.
Thank you.
All right. And if you are listening and you have a question or an event or activity that you would like to have added to our list, you can email us media@tehachapistudyhall.com and we will be sure to get that added to our list. And as always, thanks so much for tuning in. We hope to catch you back here next time on Tehachapod.